Here we are on Hide and Seek Sunday. I have got to get to junior church without getting tagged by my boys. Let's go. Woo! They'll never find me here.
There he is! Get him!
Welcome to...
We got you!
to junior church. I need to go change.
About time Brother Cliff had a bath in a suit. I've never seen that one before. Probably not that comfortable. We're going to be singing In Right Out Right Upright Down Right tonight. So when I do upright, we're going to stand up, and when I do down right, we're going to sit down, okay? Ready? I'm in right, out right, upright, down right, happy all the time. I'm in right, out right, upright, down right, happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin. From what? Sin! I'm in right, out right, upright, down right, happy all the time. Okay, so when we do from what? Sin, we're going to point to Brother Darin, so point behind you because he's kind of sitting behind you right now. So turn around and just point, to, act like you're pointing to Darin, okay? Do it again. Ready? I'm in right, out right, upright, down right, happy all the time. I'm in right, upright, down right, happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin. From what? From sin. I'm in right, out right, upright, down right, happy all the time. Good job, guys. Thank you.
Oh, man. Whew. Just dried off. And it's a good thing I had an extra set of clothes in my back pocket. And we're ready now. All right. So it is time to announce the winners of our contest. But before that, sorry to get you going, I want to announce something else, which is that in 3 weeks, June 21st, we are going to be back having junior church here at church. All right, so make sure that you make plans to come. And right now we're planning on spreading everybody out. It'll be germ-free, and we'll try and keep everybody cooperating. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try it. And June 21st, you make plans. So after this week, there's only one more week of recorded junior church, officially recorded junior church. And after that, we're going to go back and we'll have everything here just like we used to have. All right, so come on in here, Brother Isaac. Thank you for singing while I was able to change and get out of my wet clothes. And it was actually felt pretty good because it was hot out. But anyway, so our first contest is for those who picked Brian in the 3-point competition. Now, it was close, and it was only 3 baskets different, and a lot of people voted for Brother Darin. You were pretty popular, Brother Darin.
I wasn't one of them.
Oh, ooh, that's brutal. But anyway, but he did have a lot of people that voted for him, and it's because he's fresh, he's young, he just finished his high school career, and he was on target. But he got whooped up on him by his older brother, and so he did not win. So for everyone, you gotta hold it up high so I can't look in there. All right, mix them up a little bit. I saw in there. You gotta mix them for me. Mix them up. Can't look.
I thought I was picking them.
Can't look. I'm picking them. I never get to pick.
It's true.
I only pick my nose. I get to pick. Alright, here we go. That's really high. Alright, and our winner for Brian is Chloe. Chloe picked Brian. Alright, and next, so your prize will be sent to you. Next, we need the hat for verses. So if you memorized your verse this week, we have a lot of people memorize their verse this week. It was really good. So if you memorized your verse this week, your name is in the hat, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I'm not looking again.
Mixed them up.
I get to mix them up good. All right. Not looking. Here we go. And we're drawing again. Let's see. Oh, no, a little deeper there. And here we go. Cooper.
Yep.
Cooper is our second winner. And for that, I was supposed to do 2 winners
For each one?
for each one. Yes, thanks for reminding me, brother Isaac. Get back here.
Sorry.
All right, so this is for Brian again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mix them up.
All right. Almost forgot. Can't do that. Gotta make sure everybody's a winner. That one's and Chloe. Wait, we already did Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
Try
Mix
again.
up again.
Wow, it must be magnetic to my fingers. Here we go. So Chloe already won, and Cole.
He's not here.
Cole's not here, but he did win. That was perfectly fair. Woo! I did not put anything on my fingers or on his name. That is totally legitimate. And he picked Brian as well. All right, next is the verse. Our second winner for verse.
One more verse.
Our first winner was Cooper. And our second winner is Annabelle. Annabelle, we will send in you your prize as well. Great job. And so remember that, all right? One more week after this of regular junior church online, and then we'll be back here again. All right, next we're gonna have our extra special preacher come. All right, and he was one of our contestants. I asked him to come and teach today because he is, I would say he's about 10 years ahead of you in your life. Just graduated from high school, and he's on the right track. If I saw you doing what he's doing, for the most part, that's what we want you to do. All right, he's been here, he's been a faithful worker, and we're gonna have Brother Darin come and preach.
Good morning, kids. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the kids who voted for me in the basketball three-point competition. I'm sorry I let you down again. Obviously, you should have thought Brian was going to win. Whoever voted for him, I'm sorry you don't like me. I'm a very likable person. But, you know, just saying, I'm a little disappointed for you who didn't vote for me. But I'm very thankful for the few that did vote for me. I'm sorry I let you down, but I wouldn't say it's the first time. Throwbacks to the awful memory of the Nerf war. Very sad, very sad. Okay, I'll get over that really quick. There's silly string everywhere from earlier. Goodness, Brother Cliff got soaked. But, you know, that's what you get when you go into baptistry with a suit on. I wouldn't think that'd be a smart idea. So I'm gonna be teaching this morning on laziness. It's the summer, y'all just got out of school. Some of you might still be in school, but y'all, it's the summer. And it's time to, you know, sleep in and do whatever you want. No. I'm gonna tell you ways to not be lazy and what God thinks of people who are lazy. I'm gonna start off in Proverbs. Proverbs 13:4 says, "The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat." When you are lazy, nothing good comes out of it. Your parents are like, "Mom, my kids are so lazy. They don't do anything." God looks at you like, "Wow, he's not glorifying me whatsoever. He's just sitting down there on the couch, playing on his phone, wasting time. It's 90 degrees outside. Should be outside having fun. But you're inside in a nice air-conditioned living room doing absolutely nothing." It's a shame, but you know, I'm not preaching to just you guys, I'm preaching to myself. I've just graduated high school. I like to be lazy. I like to do absolutely nothing with my life. That's just how we are. That's how we are as human beings. 2 Thessalonians 3:10 says, "For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither shall he eat." That's not necessarily talking about you kids. That's more for your parents. But if you don't work, you don't eat. That's what God says. So, your parents work every week. They go to work and provide for you. Think about that in 10 years for you. If you don't work, you don't make money. And if you don't make money, you don't eat. And you see me, I'm the biggest of the junior church workers. And I'm kind of proud of it. And I like to eat food. I love to eat food. Food is, I love food. I can think of a nice Baconator right now. Oh, sorry. I can always think of a Baconator. But, food. Especially the summertime. Burgers. Juicy burgers. Hot dogs. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm struggling today. Food sounds so good. Kind of sound like Mr. Tice right now. That's sad. Never mind. Go back to the Bible. Oh, this is important. Bible. Oh, back to Proverbs. Proverbs 21:25 says, "The desire of the slothful, the lazy person," hopefully not you, but could be you, "killeth him, for his hands refuse to labor." That's basically talking about when you're sitting on your couch on your tablet, sitting on your couch playing the Xbox that we all like to play. Some of you play the PS4, pitiful people. But the Xbox we all love. I know you kids. I've been around you enough. Y'all Fortnite players that still play that dreaded game. Y'all spend too much time on that game. I still see some of you playing it. I've got my eye on you in places you don't know. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Next verse. I got one more verse for you. I'm not going to be long. I just want to be short and sweet like me. Back in Proverbs 12:24. "The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute." Man, these glasses keep falling down. Man. Now, it's always saying God does not like slothful people. If you all know what a sloth is, it's very slow. And some of you have seen Zootopia with the fast sloth named Flash. He's still not very fast, even though his name is kind of going after a fast thing. He's slow. Slothful people are slow. Kind of like Isaac. He called me sin. I don't appreciate that. So I'm going to judge him a little bit, but I shouldn't. Thou shalt not judge. I'm sorry. That was rude. I shall not do that. There's a few more verses. There's verses all throughout the Bible, but the one verse that I found that is not about being lazy, and actually you would never think of this insect or thing to be what your work ethic should be, and it's the total opposite of being lazy. It's another Proverbs. Proverbs is full of these verses. It's from very wise man Solomon, who was very wise. I just said that, but he writes a lot of things and a lot of very good things for you to read, and I just recommend you going into Proverbs. And this is Proverbs 6:6. Now listen closely. It says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise." Now, I can say for the girls out there, your aunt could be your mom. Consider her ways and be wise. I'm sorry, that was another bug. Reinforcements from last week's lesson have come in, but I don't think it's going to attack. Okay, we're good. Now think of your mom and all the things she does and how it's above me. Ugh. And how she Woo! Hey, back up. That was a close one. Almost died. Now think of what your mom does and all the things she does for you. Specifically cooking, cleaning, and everything she does for you. You know, some of you tucks you into bed, you know, considers your every need. That's the way of an aunt, the Bible puts. And everything your mom is not a sluggard. And your dads definitely are not a sluggard. Just think of that. Think of the ways of your parents. Those can be your aunts in your life. Your parents are obviously going out every day to get food for you, like I said earlier, food. If you don't work, you shall not eat. And your mom is providing for you with cleaning, clean clothes, drives you to the beach, does everything else you want, you know, sitting on the couch eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's the thing of your mom, what your mom does. So I'm just gonna give you a few examples of what you should do or can do to not be lazy. First off, go outside. It's summer. This last few weeks, it's been almost 80 degrees every single day. The sun has been out. I hope I've seen some pictures of you guys outside, and I really like seeing that. You know, some of you gone fishing, some of you just go outside, ride your bike, ride a go-kart. I've seen the Giblets out riding a go-kart. Blew a few tires, but you know, it was fun. Another example of some of you might not like this, but ask your parents or your mom, your dad for jobs to do around the house. Your parents will really appreciate that if you come up, hey mom, can I help you with anything? Can I clean the dishes, vacuum, act like I'm sweeping for 30 minutes so I can actually do something? You know, your parents would love that. It's the summertime. And this is the most important one, I think, is you're a kid. You have a great imagination. Think of new things to do. You know, when Brian and I were kids, we'd go outside and we'd find sticks. And, you know, we'd sometimes hit each other with them. But you find things to do. We go in the woods. I wouldn't recommend cutting stuff down and hitting your siblings with them. But go into the woods, build a fort. Get a water slide, a makeshift water slide. Get some water balloons. Enjoy the summer, especially when it's nice out. Now, I've already mentioned, but these are a few ways some of you will struggle in the summer. I've already mentioned sleeping in. No one should be sleeping in till 10 o'clock. I struggle with this, but y'all should not be doing that. It's, you know, if it's a day where you worked 10 hours the day before, you can sleep in, but I don't think any of you are going to be doing that. The next one is playing video games all day. If the first thing you do when you get up is pick up that Xbox controller, that's not the way of a working man or a woman, sorry. It's just not a good look. And the last one that I know most of you probably do is pick up an electronic, phone, iPad, anything else. I don't know what you guys have nowadays. Just stay off those during nice days. Your parents do not want to see you on them all day. This is just some encouragement for the summer, especially you just got out of school. You have a long summer ahead of you, and I'm about to close in a few minutes, and you know, we'll be seeing you guys hopefully in a few weeks, and we all the workers miss seeing all of your beautiful and handsome faces every single week. Smiling or not smiling, because I know some of you don't smile. You should. It might be ugly, but you should. Especially Carson. Carson needs to smile. And I'm looking forward to seeing every one of you being together again, and only a few more weeks left. And you've seen almost every single worker, and that's nice. I've been in here probably too many times, so I know y'all don't like seeing me too much. But I was thankful to have this opportunity to teach to you guys, and I'm just going to end with a word of prayer, and then we'll be done. And dear Heavenly Father, again, thank you for the time you've given me to just talk to the kids and give them some encouragement for the summer that's coming up. And hopefully they'll, listen and do some things I said, and it's all with you, God, and all that you've taught. Just thank you for the opportunity, and bless these kids, every single one of them. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Brother Darin. That was great, and a great lesson on working. Appreciate that. All right, this week, I got some things for you to do. And it's amazing that Brother Darin picked this topic, because the first contest that we're going to have requires work. And for some of you, it requires a lot of work. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a bedroom cleaning contest. If you're willing to take a picture of how clean your bedroom is and send it, now listen, this is going to be a big week. So, if you get picked for the cleanest room, we will double the prizes. Okay, you'll get two prizes. So that's a $10 value for the prizes that we've been giving away. And so cleanest room, if you clean it up real good, we'll send you $10 in prizes, in gift cards. If you go the other way and you decide, you know what, I don't want to clean my room, you can compete in the messiest room contest, or you can just leave it the way it is and take a picture of it, and the winner of the messiest room will get a regular $5 gift card. All right, so if you go through the extra effort, you clean up your room, you take a picture of it, you send it in, and it is spotless, and it is worthy, white glove worthy, and we can dust everywhere, and it looks good in the picture. All right, don't take your picture and clean it up. No photoshopping. You have to have a legitimately clean room, and you could win a double prize. I don't think we've ever done a double prize, so this will be the first time, but it requires work. You gotta work for it. Or you can have the messiest room. The other thing that we're going to do is, come on in here, Carson. All right, so Carson here has picked a lollipop, and he has got in his hand an orange lollipop. Now what I want you to do is I want you to guess how many licks it'll take Carson to finish up this lollipop. So as soon as we're done here, we're going to record Carson licking his lollipop. And then we'll play it back for you on Friday, and we'll play it back super speed, all right? So you don't have to sit there and watch him for all that time licking it. And whoever gets the closest guess for how many licks, all right? If you think it's going to take him 500 licks, or you think it's going to take him 100 licks, if he has huge licks and he just licks it all gone really quick, or if you think it's going to take him 5,000 licks, we're going to sit here and we're going to count him every lick that he does on this lollipop, all right? And then we will show it to you at the end of the week. So make sure you have your entries in by Thursday. Make sure that you have your entries in for room cleaning, because those workers that have been judging you are going to be looking at your room if you're willing to post it, all right? So clean them up. Make them look good, send in a picture, guess how many licks Carson's going to take on this lollipop, and we will see you next week. We're going to end today with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you, dear God, for this great class that we had. Thank you for Darin taking time to study and to come in here and teach the young people. And dear God, I pray that you would bless each and every one who's watching at home. God, thank you that we have a date that we get to come back together. And I pray, dear God, that you bless everybody this week and help them as they clean their room. In Jesus' name, amen.